KRA on July 6th, they issued a public notice on removal of excise duty on bottled water. Number one, this is a huge win for water manufacturers. I know excise duty has been one of our paying taxes, and it was so much on water, and some of you are even closing down your companies. And this is a very good move, and it is also shows that when you come together in lobby, you can be heard. First of all, how did they win? They won by saying that water is an essential commodity, is not a luxury. And that is very good. But I wanted to read something on the notice that the commissioner will issue detailed guidelines on return of unutilized stamps and the decommissioning of digital stamps, which will be published on official KRA website. When you issue the stamp duty, this is a process. You given like 5,000 stamps, you use them. Then when they are finished, you go back to KRA after possibly a month, 2 months, 3 months, depending. And they take you through an audit of your previous stamps and how you paid your excise duty, and then they give you stamps. Now, for the decommissioning of this, they mean that if you've been using stamps for the past 3 years, they are going to look at all those calculations and see how you've been able to pay excise duty. Then you're going to return your stamps, and they're going to see if there's a balance that you should pay on the stamps that you have used over the period of time and the ones that you have returned. Remember, we put the stamps when you're doing manufacturing of the product, and so sometimes you have stamps in stock, and even now I know some of you have been having some stamps on stock. You are supposed to pay excise duty on those stamps. Another thing, because I also handle water manufacturers, and I call them to say, oh my goodness, this is a welcome move. They told me that, Regina, we now have a new problem. The problem is not excise duty anymore. The problem is that now water manufacturers are now producing water at a very low cost. Now the problem has shifted. It also means for you, water manufacturer, right now, you have to shift with the market. You might think that excise duty is my problem, but when it changes, there is a creation of another problem. Now all the players, all the water manufacturers are back in the system. And now the water production and water prices have come down. How do you survive the market? So sit down also with your team and discuss how can you now survive the market with the lower costs, so low cost of water.